Welcome back to From Fear to Fun, the podcast where we explore how to transform medical encounters with children from moments of fear into opportunities for fun, with connection, confidence, and cooperation. I'm so glad that you are here. Today, we look at what happens if any new information contradicts our previous assumptions. We need to hear it 3 times. Why is that? We desperately cling to our creation of the world. Our brains do not register the world as it is, but the way our brains don't record reality like a camera. They filter, adjust, and interpret constantly. As we've explored before, nobody sees the world like you do. And because of that, we cling tightly to our internal version of reality. We don't like to be contradicted, and we avoid cognitive dissonance, that uncomfortable feeling when new information clashes with what we believe. So what do? We shut down and we stop listening. We protect the world we've built in our minds. When a child becomes ill, the family's inner world is shaken. Parents desperately want someone to fix it without changing anything fundamental. They hope the problem can be solved at the edges without touching the core assumptions they rely on. And then we, the doctors, enter the room. We may need to break bad news. We may need to challenge their expectation, and we may need to introduce change. And here's the key. Anything that aligns with their expectation is heard immediately. Anything that contradicts their expectation needs to be repeated 3 times. You may ask, why 3 times? Because the brain filters out what doesn't fit. It's not stubbornness, it's not denial, it's protection. A beautiful example for this appears in the film Good Will Hunting. The therapist tells Will, "It's not your fault that your foster father abused you." The first time, Will dismisses it. He hears it a second time, but he still immediately dismisses it. Yes, I know. Only the third time does the message break finally through his defenses. He breaks down crying. That is how human brains work. We need repetition for contradictory information to land. So what does this mean in the consultation room? Doctors are short on time. We often throw information at families and hope something sticks. But efficiency isn't about speed. It is about being heard. To be heard, we must understand where the family is coming from, identify the emotional and cognitive barriers, present the information in a way that they can actually absorb, and repeat the key message calmly, consistently, compassionately. Not once, not twice, but at least 3 times. This isn't patronizing, it's neuroscience. Repeating a message is not about insisting, it is about supporting. Each repetition gives the brain another chance to let go of its old assumptions, another chance to process, another chance to breathe, and therefore repetition is not redundancy, repetition is care. In a nutshell, our brain filters out anything that contradicts our inner world. Families in crisis cling to their assumptions for emotional safety. Contradictory information must be repeated 3 times to be truly heard. Repetition is not inefficiency, it is compassion. When we repeat calmly and consistently, we help families to move from fear to understanding. And this is how we guide them gently, patiently, from fear to fun. Thanks for listening to From Fear to Fun. In the next episode, we will take a closer look at how our brain processes information and especially the fun thing our brain does with the word no. It ignores it. Until then, remain curious, offer connection, and keep moving forward from fear to fun.